Oh, well, hello, everybody. The DUI guy is back once again with another episode. Here we are on season 4, episode 5, just rushing right along here. This one is titled Hotel California because I feel like it. Sue me. I know a good lawyer. Anyway. We're moving right along, by the way, you guys, with subscribers, members, and views. I mean, we're almost at 30 million views, just inching closer and closer every day. We might hit it by tomorrow if things keep constant. Subscribers, we just passed 81,000 already. I mean, I just can't, you guys. I literally, my body can't handle it, but I'll handle it. I'll handle it. I'll find a way. When there's a will, there's a way, right? As they say. Hey, Richard. Hey, Duck Tape. Magic Media News, Canada. What's going on, you guys? Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell if you haven't already. We have a lot of interesting stuff to go through today. This one is jumping through the queue. I have I don't know, like 100 videos it feels like, but probably less than that now, maybe about 60 or 70 left. But this video has to jump to the front of the line. I have had at least 2 or 3 individuals requested by name and telling me that I need to review this now. So we're going to put the other videos in the queue a little bit later. I think some of you guys already know which video I'm talking about. It's the Watch Defense Attorneys Conspire Against Their Own Client. Judge Retires After Video is Released. Holy shitballs. What a title. What a title. This was published 4 days ago. To watch defense, hey John, Safety Man, and Ricky, defense attorneys conspiring against their own client, that's a title if I've ever seen one. That's a title, you guys. Holy crap. This is the link, by the way, for those of you. It's in the chat. Hey Jay Banks. Oh my gosh. I can't wait for this video. So we're gonna do that. We have to finish the video that we were watching yesterday, and unfortunately my stream got interrupted, and I had other things I wanted to do. I just wanted to finish that video and then go about my day, but unfortunately it cut it short, so I decided not to get back into it, unfortunately, you guys. But we will finish it right now, so that's the first thing on our agenda. And then the third video is the I Try to Be Nice, but Tyranny Doesn't Care, Open Carry, Clearwater, Florida. I believe it's another First Amendment auditor, but I'm not 100% sure. And by the way, you guys, I know I've been bashing a lot of these wannabe First Amendment auditors. We're going to set the record straight. Mark your calendars, August 20th. At 6 p.m. Eastern Time, August 20th, that's a Friday. August 20th, that's next Friday. August 20th at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I received an email. I received an email from an individual by the name of Brian King. And Brian King has his own YouTube channel, and he is a First Amendment auditor. And he and I had a very relatively brief email conversation about First Amendment auditors and how he believes the video that I published a couple years ago about what the First Amendment auditor community is all about is incorrect and needs modification. So I am offering him my platform as a means to talk about to set the record straight. Because he explained to me that there are a lot of wannabe First Amendment auditors who are simply in it for the money, like we talked about. They go to these military bases, they harass police officers, they harass the public, they try and get arrested. They are the aggressor. They are the natural the individual that is pushing the limits when they do not need to be pushed. And so he wants to help set the record straight, and I'm offering my platform as a means to allow him to speak his voice, to voice his concerns, to kind of talk about what the First Amendment auditing community truly is all about, and how few of them are actually in it to change laws, because they have changed laws, and it's been diluted by these pseudo First Amendment auditors who are trying in every way, shape, and form to basically make money and make a name for themselves and garner views, when in reality they have absolutely zero intention of doing what the First Amendment auditing community is truly all about, and that is changing the laws, pushing the limits where it needs to be pushed, getting homeless people their rights, getting rights to individuals that did not have their rights before, or maybe they've been tarnished or wiped away or what have you. That is what he's telling me. This is Brian King. Check him out on YouTube, by the way. He has a YouTube channel of his own. That is what Brian told me the auditing community is supposed to be about. Now, that makes sense. That makes sense. And no one has ever approached me in such a direct manner. And on his channel, I believe in the community tab, he even posted, he said that he's been reaching out to several people, and so far he's being completely ignored. I'm the first one that actually finally is willing to hear him out. So I'm taking the risk. I'm taking the plunge. There's 81,500 of you that would be that the platform is for him to speak his mind. So I guess we will see. August 20th, like I said, August 20th, 6 p.m. I will make a few more shout outs to it. This is just the first one. 6 p.m. August 20th, 6 p.m. Eastern Time. That's next Friday. Be there or be square. I will try and have him on Zoom so that we can, you all can maybe see and hear him if he's willing. We haven't really covered that portion yet, how he's going to appear. But with that being said, let's go back to the video that we started yesterday, but we never finished. And that is the Washington State Bainbridge Island DUI stop, where the woman is trying every excuse in the book. But she was making some good points, too. If you all remember, she was making some good points about her want. She already did field sobriety tests, unfortunately. But she said that it was cold. She was unable to do the field sobriety tests in a very satisfactory manner because she's freezing, and she would like to reperform those field sobriety tests at the police station. Again, I tell everyone to always refuse, but she wants another bite at the apple. And it sounds like the officer was getting ready and willing to allow her that opportunity. Not only that, she said, do you mind sitting here and waiting until mommy and daddy arrives? He has already placed her under arrest. He said, you're under arrest for operating a motor vehicle under the influence because she refused to blow into his machine, which I always say, always refuse, except we've learned in Michigan, do not refuse the PBT because that is a separate crime in Michigan. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell if you haven't already, join on as a member to get some perks, badges, emojis. If we have any members in the chat right now, feel free to spam those emojis. I don't think there are, so I'm going to do it. These are the channel exclusive, channel only, my channel only emojis. So you get access to those if you are a member. So, hello Teeks, Richard, Subcom Freak. Who else did I miss? Tracy in the house. Tracy says the DOJ announced an investigation into Phoenix Police Department's patterns and practices on the rights of the homeless. There you go. And I don't know if the First Amendment auditing community has yet been involved in that or not, but regardless, hopefully we will see how that works. Duck Tape membership, I think there are 2 tiers. I think the lower tier is $4.99 and the higher tier is $24.99. Pick whichever one you're more comfortable with. Good morning, Camper Van. All right, let's get back to the video that we started yesterday. So this is, again, the preview. She's already stopped. She already was administered some field sobriety tests. She completed them, not to his satisfaction, the officers. He asked her to blow. She refused to blow until her parents are present. He placed her under arrest, but no handcuffs yet. The officer has allowed the parents to show up. The parents are there. Mommy and Daddy are there. Her name is Victoria, I believe. Correct me, Chad, if I'm wrong. I think Veronica. I think it's Veronica, because I was saying Veronica. Veronica, it was a V name, I know for a fact. Veronica was trying her hardest. Yes, Subcom Freak. She was very wah. I will give you that. She was very wah. But, you know, she was saying a lot of things right. She was doing a lot of things wrong, too. Not giving her too much credit. But when she's already in the shit and she's already screwed up, you know, she was actually trying to wiggle her way out of it. Hey, Z-Town. Welcome to the channel. So, lots and lots of good stuff happening in this video. Let's continue watching. So right now, what point are we on? So she's already arrested. She completed a field sobriety test. She refused the PBT. Parents have already shown up, and she just walked away for a minute. Can I talk to my parents? And now they're off camera, and the police officer is heading over to his cruiser. Let's go. There they are, walking away to her car, or her parents' car. And this is the officer's body camera.
My camera's on. Here's the keys. I think she's...
Go get it, Douglas. Alright, let's skip around. Nothing's happening here.
Yep, I gotta put you in handcuffs.
Here we go. Here comes the arrest. Oh, so the parents, I forgot. The parents were asking, is there any way for her to not go to jail? Because she's really freaking out. She's really scared about going to jail. I mean, look, you do the crime, you do the time. I mean, that's just the way it is. But she's trying to see, you know, maybe I'm an exception. God bless her. Maybe I'm an exception. Maybe I can wiggle my way out of it. Maybe I can try and kind of succeed in not going to jail just like everybody else does, because I am not like everybody else. I am special. So far, no dice. The officer has already informed her that I am very sorry, but I'm going to have to arrest you, and yes, you're going to go to the jail. It's not as bad as the Seattle prison. I think he said that at one point. It's not as bad as there. This is kind of like the local jail, but you're going there whether you like it or not. And this is probably, we're circling back to that point right here.
I have a cigarette at some point. That's a no.
Nope.
This is the video, by the way. I almost forgot to add it. It's in the chat if you want the link to this video. Hey, Zero. Hey, Rebecca. Welcome, guys. Good morning.
Your wrist might be too small for my cuffs.
I know, right, Carlitos?
Alright, let me double lock those so they don't tighten down on you too much. They shouldn't tighten up on you. I'm going to have you have a seat right in there. Veronica, the next thing I'm going to do is read you your rights, okay? As soon as I get my right on here. Miranda warning. You have the right to remain silent. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law.
He's reading
You have the right
the
this time to
Miranda
talk to a
warning.
lawyer and have him present
He's
with you
reading it
while
from
you're
a
being
card,
questioned.
too.
If you cannot afford to hire a lawyer, one will be appointed to represent you before
He doesn't
questioning.
have it
if you
memorized,
wish.
but you know, he's taking a
Decide
precautionary
anytime to
measure.
exercise these rights,
I
not
gotta
answer any
tell
questions or
gotta
make
give it to
any
the
statements.
officer.
You
He's
understand all
doing,
that? Okay.
he wants to make sure he's doing his job
So,
right.
I'd like to put a seatbelt on you. You can go ahead and lean back. I'm going to come across you with the seatbelt. I'm going to plug it in right over here.
Thank you.
Yep. There you go. Do you have any questions? Okay. So, just to let you know, this camera's going to stay on the
I
entire
agree,
time.
Subcomfort.
Okay. And you see that black thing by the windshield right there? That's a camera as well that'll be pointed back at both of us. Okay.
On both of those statements, don't take the test, don't talk to the police, never blow. And cops tell you exactly what you're supposed to do and not do, and people never listen. If they read you the Miranda warning, they tell you.
This person with property that she wants to go with mom.
I think she gave everything that she wanted to go with mom to mom already. She walked over there with them, so.
Gotcha.
All right, off to the station we go.
17.5.
Let's fast forward. Here we go.
We're actually gonna take the handcuffs off you and have you sit right up. Sit right there. Get the handcuffs off you. Veronica, go ahead and stand up and I'll get the handcuffs off you.
A deadly mix. Don't drink and drive. There's a poster right there on the wall. It's got a picture of keys and some alcohol glasses, it looks like.
Okay. Have a seat right there.
I just ask you an honest question. Should I be texting my employer that I can't work tomorrow because I am scheduled to work and I don't want to lose my job? Just because I feel like you have a better idea than I do.
Now she's afraid of losing her job over
If
this.
you're worried about it, I would text them, let them know you can't make it in tomorrow.
Well, I just feel like there might be a specific
So,
Is she still trying to talk her way out of it?
It has to be this amount of time that I'm somewhere or this amount of time that I'm
so,
old or something.
right. So what will happen is we'll go through the process here and we'll go down to Port Orchard. You'll be booked into the Port Orchard jail. Now, I appreciate your honesty. You said you've been arrested before. By Washington state law, if
So
you've
this
been
is-
arrested for DUI within the past 10 years, there's no bail set. So there's a good chance that you're going to be staying in the jail for a little while, okay?
You say a little while?
This is not her first
Monday at the
rodeo. Remember, we
latest.
talked about that. This is probably her second at least. Because she was talking about, at one point she said, do you mind like not towing my car and having my parents pick it up or something like that? And he said, no, I have to have it towed. And she said, well, that's not what happened last time. Last time, that's not what happened. So that's kind of a dead giveaway. Oh, this is not your first rodeo. And now we confirmed this is not her first DUI because she's not objecting. When he said if this is not your first one within the 10-year period, you're not going to get bail set. And she was just like, oh, okay. So this is probably almost definitely her second, possibly even more. We don't know yet. That's pretty funny, Duck Duck Tape. I never really thought about that. Maybe she's smarter than she looks. Or sounds.
Veronica, do you have anything in your mouth right now? Can you lift your tongue up? Okay, that's good. Thanks. If you throw up or burp anything up, will you let me know?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
I don't think that will happen.
Okay.
He did say burp. I mean, it's possible that you could burp. You don't need to be so intoxicated just to burp. He's asking her that because if she burps, he has to reset the 20-minute period because alcohol will have come from the stomach into the mouth, and you're supposed to capture the alcohol content of the lungs, not the stomach. That's why GERD, gastroesophageal reflux disease, is such a big thing. Because if you have alcohol, if your pylorian sphincter, your valve, is malfunctioning, and your stomach valve is malfunctioning, then you can get alcohol from the stomach when you blow into the machine, and it will give a false high reading. Douglas D, that would be an interesting fact pattern. Alright, it looks like nothing's happening, so let's continue skipping around. He's about to read her the implied consent warning.
This thing's recording audio and video, and it'll stay on the entire time, okay? This is your constitutional rights. I need you to listen carefully. You have the right to remain silent.
Boyd.
You have the right at this time to an attorney. Anything you say can and will be used against you in a court of law. You have the right to talk to an attorney before answering any questions. You have the right to have an attorney present during the questioning. If you cannot afford an attorney, one will be appointed for you without cost if you so desire. You can exercise these rights at any time. Do you understand these rights? Okay.
Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell. And join on as a member. Membership.
It's been in here forever. I try to avoid it, but
Membership.
You're not the problem, so I don't think there's a reason for you to avoid it, but...
Don't consent, Veronica.
phone with an attorney that will answer his phone at this time. Tom Outlaw.
So she's trying to find a lawyer.
What's the point of contacting them?
I can't give you legal advice. I can just tell you that I can put you on the phone with an attorney if you'd like one. Okay.
No, I understand that, but I mean, like, just because I'm kind of curious. It's 4 in the morning, so...
4 o'clock in the morning right
You
now.
have to ask me that, but like,
DUI
no
hour.
one's obviously going to pick up, so... I mean...
He usually does.
Oh, okay. I think I'm okay.
Okay.
I think I'm okay.
Okay.
I know that I was difficult out there. I shouldn't by any means.
So
I wasn't trying to be difficult. And
Hey,
I truly
Boxy.
apologize. I wasn't
Hey,
trying
Ryan.
to inconvenience your night or anything.
You don't have to apologize. So again, everything.
She
here
likes
is like a set
apologizing, if you guys
process,
notice. She
right?
says sorry for everything.
You know, I see you swerve in and go over the lines.
Hey,
I
Art.
pull you over on suspicion of DUI. We take the test. You show indicators of alcohol and being over the limit, and I have to place you under arrest. Once I place you under arrest, I bring you back here, and then I go through this.
Hey,
so
Richard.
It's all a step-by-step process for me. Okay. So.
Ooh, send that to me, Ryan.
This is the Washington
You have my
State
email.
DUI.
I'm gonna post it in the
You'll
chat
get
for
copies
everybody
of,
else.
okay.
If anybody wants to
First
send me
thing
more
I do is read
videos.
Your constitutional rights. Next
We're gonna
thing
be
I'm
reviewing
do,
the
I checked your mouth. We're gonna wait.
the
wait for
conspiracy,
15
the lawyers
minutes. During that time, I'm gonna ask you a bunch
conspiring
of questions. You don't have to answer any
against
of
their
those
own
questions
client
if you don't
video.
want to,
I'm
okay?
very excited
Any
about
questions
that
you're
one.
not
Very
comfortable with,
excited.
If you say I don't want to answer that, it's no skin off my back. Okay. Once we're done with those questions, I'm going to read you what's called implied consent warning for breath. Okay. And
That's my email up at the top where you can
that'll
send
explain your options for taking
your
the
links and
the
stuff.
BAC test, because this can be used in court. Okay.
Okay, at least he's not lying to her. This can be used in court against you. Hey, Jason.
This is the breath test. This is an actual breathalyzer.
Sorry, I
Yep.
just thought
Today
it
is
was
going to be
Don't worry.
very exciting, you
Yeah,
guys. This is only the beginning.
This is the actual breath test. This machine right here, and I'm going to read you implied consent warning for breath, and then give you the opportunity to provide breath samples. Okay. Yes.
We're going to Port Orchard, right? No matter what happens.
Yep.
Go there now. I only
Talk to a lawyer,
It's not gonna be
Veronica.
better
Talk to a
there.
lawyer. They'll tell you to refuse.
This is obviously not.
We're gonna knock this out real quick, okay? It won't take long.
Cup of
And then
noodles
we'll get
for
there.
Larry for
I'm
Larry's
not
lunch
sure
fund.
that we would be sitting in jail longer.
Damn it,
probably,
Ryan, you're
going-
killing me.
going there to do this process, okay?
Are they gonna
I hate you, man. I love you so much that I hate you.
like, who is there? Like, what kind of people do you put there?
That's hilarious.
So, we put all kinds of people there, right? And usually
Like the women that are there, like, when I got arrested for domestic violence, like, and when I went there, like, the girls over there were horrible, and it was even worse than what he does. So, like, I don't want to be victimized anymore. And they
Hey,
know
Red
that
Bull.
I'm not like them, so they're meaner.
So sometimes you are not even in a cell with other women. It just depends on how long you're going to be there and how many folks they have there. So God's honest truth with the jail is that
God's
the last
honest
time I
truth.
told a young lady that it's not that bad in the jail, not as bad as in the movies. There was a guy there who was going.
Yeah, no,
ballistic,
that's
and so I
fine,
don't
Ryan.
tell
There's no
people
rush on that.
it's
We're not
gonna
gonna be reviewing it
cakewalk,
today
or
anyway.
it's not like you see in TV anymore because then it turns around. And
She
bites
may be
me
delaying
because
the
then
inevitable
it is just
subcom
bad.
freak,
So
but by God,
it's
she's
jail.
buying herself
It's not
time.
fun, but I
Unless,
don't
here's
think
the
it's
problem with buying time. You got to remember this. Alcohol gets processed through the body over time, but that's assuming that you're eliminating. What if you're still in the absorption stage? You know, nobody really has mentioned that yet. If you're still in the absorption stage, your number is actually rising. So the longer you wait, the worse it is. So if you like took a shot, you know, of something after you've been drinking, and then you go out the door of the bar and then you get pulled over 15 minutes later, you're still processing that shot inside your stomach. So the longer you wait to do a breath test, your number is continuing to climb. So that whole theory of the longer you wait, the better it is, doesn't always hold true. It all depends if you're in the absorption stage or in the elimination stage. In the absorption stage, you want to get that test as quickly as possible. In the elimination stage, you want to get that test as far away as possible. So remember that. It's not always the longer you wait, the better off you are.
Thing like the Seattle jail. I don't know exactly which jail you went into in Seattle, but Port Orchard it's Kitsap County, so it's much smaller.
Because that didn't want I went to jail because I was protecting myself.
Okay. So Kitsap County jail is a little bit different. It's a little bit smaller. There's going to be
He's
female
trying to
corrections
calm her
deputies
down
that
about
you're
the
dealing
jail.
with
I
there
can't,
right
like-
from the start, as soon as we walk in there. Okay. And they treat you fairly.
Are
Just
you bad people? Like, am I a bad person?
no. I can tell you that.
Yeah, I just got the
that
link.
Most
Thanks,
of the
Ryan.
people that we arrest for DUI are not bad people.
Oh, it
they
is
make
someone
them-
else's reaction? Okay.
I know, and it's
That's unfortunate.
so Veronica. It's not the end of the world.
It's not the
And
end of the
I
world,
feel
Veronica,
like
but with a second
It does,
DUI,
though,
you're
'cause, like, my
you're
family
flying too
is
close to
gonna
the
be,
sun.
You know, like,
Stop.
it's nobody.
Stop
like,
doing it.
I'm the only one that ever makes mistakes.
The second
I don't
DUI
feel like
is
that right
grounds
now.
for termination in a lot of jobs.
And you can say that it feels like that or it doesn't feel like that, and your life might be different than my life, and we might articulate situations differently. But like, I know that what I'm saying to you right now, even though you don't know me and you don't know my life and you don't know anything, it's true. Like, this is literally just another thing to make me be a total piece of shit, even though like all I try to do is like, be a good person. And I don't even drink. And I had wine because my job requires me to sell it. So I did because I was trying to understand what the fuck they were talking about. And I don't know wine because I don't drink because I don't care because nobody. Wine is bad for you. Alcohol is bad for you. It's toxic. And I have health problems. So I don't do these things because like I don't want more health problems.
Wow.
And now I'm in a situation where I'm going to be around people like, I don't know, like you're a dude, so no one's going to really mess with you because you're a big dude, and like why would someone want to mess with you, right? But people want to do that to me, and I don't want to go into a situation where like it's just free range.
So when we get to the jail,
You be there, like can someone?
when we get to the jail,
But you're
I
gonna
will
leave, and then I'll be.
let me finish, okay?
You're not going to be babysat at the jail, Veronica. Jesus Christ.
Before, and if there's any possibility that they can separate you from the normal folks who come in there, that would be very helpful. And they are interested in making things
I didn't mean to do that.
very smooth.
I
at
feel
the
bad
jail,
for her, but
and
she put
we're not
herself in
looking
this
for a bunch of
position.
issues, so
Jeez.
I will let them know.
I'm doing one more, and then I'm doing the conspiracy video, Ryan.
I'm not saying you are.
I know, but
They're in the business of
I just want to see if
going
she
through
blows or not.
the
Like,
processes that they need
this
to go
this
through to get
conversation
things
is just
done
droning on way
and
too
avoiding
damn
issues
long.
with people. So, like I said, I'll let them know that you've had some bad experiences previously in the jail, and
so annoying.
you're not being annoying. And I'll ask them if there's any way they can to separate you from general population. All right?
I know, I agree, Subcom Freak. He does have the patience of a saint, this
Get this
cop.
knocked out so we can get moving.
All right. Is she gonna blow or no? Where'd she go? She's trying to escape. Oh, never mind. She's back. I'm just kidding.
So again, if you don't want to answer any of these, you don't have to. Okay?
Okay.
Do you have any physical impairments? I can't explain it. Anything. If that's what you think it means, then that's what it means. So all I do is read this and you say,
Because I don't know
Okay,
what that means.
no problem.
I've felt health problems, but I don't know if that's considered an impairment. So I
Okay.
apologize. I don't
No worries.
understand that question.
That's fair.
do you want me to put do not understand or you want
I
to
don't
put refuse?
understand. Is that okay? Because I don't understand. If I understood what impairment, can I Google it really quickly to just know?
No, that's okay.
Okay. Because I have health problems, but I don't know if you qualified that as an impairment.
So however you interpret this question, answer. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Do you limp?
Do I limp? I have, because of I do have an issue with walking. So I'm not sure that would be considered a limp.
Zero
but,
strike.
a
I'm sorry.
stability
No,
issue.
Douglas
So-
D.
I'll put down stability issues.
You can tell the monkeys that we missed them as our long lost cousins.
Yeah.
Are you sick or injured?
I'm technically.
Damn it, Art. You had to make it sexual.
Under the care of a doctor or dentist?
Disappointed in you, Art.
Yes.
Yeah, I almost died earlier this year.
Are you diabetic or epileptic?
No, sir.
Do you take insulin?
No, sir.
A bunch of questions, which she chooses to answer.
No, sir. Because that's what to lie about. I can't believe that's a question.
Well, at least you can have a laugh about it now.
Yep. All I do is read them.
Do people actually say no? Can you
That's-
legally say that?
That's a story for another time.
Wait, what was the question?
Hours of sleep last night.
I would say at least 7, maybe 8.
How many-
7 or 8.
Yeah.
Were you driving the vehicle?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Because that's what to lie about.
Were you driving the vehicle? Well, that question. Okay, I see what she's saying. Were you driving the vehicle? Yeah, vehicle. Were you driving the vehicle? Yes, I was driving the vehicle, officer. I was driving the vehicle and I got pulled over by you, and now I'm arrested for DUI. Oh God, it's too early in the morning. Were you the one driving the vehicle? Yes, I was the one driving the vehicle. Does anyone actually ever say no? Well, absolutely. If they weren't driving the bloody vehicle, then yes. Your circumstances are different, Veronica. Not everyone are going to have the same circumstances as you. Biased much?
4 hours.
No, sir.
Have you had any alcohol to drink since being stopped? Since I pulled you over?
Oh, no, definitely not. I don't know how I would have done that.
Her laugh.
Yeah, from that payment. Technically north because I'm going to Kingston.
I'll be honest, she does not look impaired.
Where'd you start from?
I'm really bad enough to see
Like, she might be a little loosey-goosey, but I don't know. She does not seem impaired to me the more I look at her. I mean, this is a good video to show to a jury.
What time did you start?
I was off of a boat. My boat, I think it left about 5 minutes late. It's a 35-minute crossing, so I'd say about 2.
She's giving him literally everything.
Sounds like when I met
She's
you.
violating every
I'd say
rule in
about
the book.
2:20, 2:30, yes.
Every rule in the book.
Just a second here.
You're popular.
Yes, sir.
Absolutely not, Subcom Freak. Always refuse, unless you're in the 11 jurisdictions where it's a crime.
Okay, thank you. Bye. So I've got, he was just letting me know that your copy of the impound sheet and instructions on how to get your car is printed up, and I'll get it for you here in just a second. What day of the week is it?
Today's a Friday. Well, I mean, technically now it's Saturday though. So should I be answering that it's Saturday because it's 4 a.m. or?
I'll put down whatever you want me to put down.
This sounds stressful. I mean, technically it's Saturday now.
Okay.
Okay.
Put down Saturday.
Okay.
What city are you in now?
I'm in Bainbridge. I was in
Greetings
Seattle.
from Bulgaria. Wow, Bulgaria in the house. What's up, BG Flat?
What's the date?
Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, join on as a member.
So
Get
it was the 8th
access to perks.
of December 2017.
Badges,
Like trick
emojis, all of the above.
They're not supposed to be. Have you been drinking alcoholic beverages?
I had wine, sir, yes.
What have you been drinking? Wine.
Wine, sir. I don't know the type exactly.
Okay. How much?
Is that supposed to be in ounces? Or
Whatever you want to say. Most people say glasses.
I didn't even have glasses because
Okay.
I was tasting.
Okay.
So, like,
Should I just put tasting?
tasting wine
Okay.
for work.
Wow. Not even glasses of wine.
When did you start?
Tasting the
At
wine.
the end of my shift, so 11.
Okay. PM.
Yes, sir.
But how many tastings?
Who have you been drinking with?
Don't you wait, hold on. When you taste wine, don't you like put it in your mouth, kind of swish, and then Luke Z from Poland. What's up, brother? We got Bulgaria and Poland in the house. What's up? When you do wine tasting, aren't you supposed to like don't pull a what's his name? Peter from Family Guy, where he got completely sloshed because he didn't realize that you're not supposed to swallow the wine. Don't they walk around with a special bucket where people are, they taste the wine, you kind of swish it in your mouth, kind of get the aroma for it, and then you spit it out. Isn't that how you do a proper wine tasting? You're supposed to spit it out, I thought. I guess she's not much of a spitter. I guess she's more of a swallower. Yep, I went there.
Okay.
Should have spit it out, Veronica.
At our sister restaurant.
Should have spit out that wine. I'm talking about wine.
Time of last drink.
I would want to say midnight.
Okay. Do you believe your ability to drive was affected by your alcohol and or drug usage?
Don't take too long, Veronica. No.
I mean,
Oh, God.
can I leave that one blank?
Sure.
'Cause I want to say no, but I feel like...
I want to say
because
no, then say
technically-
no.
like, okay, this is what I'm going to ask you. I'm being honest with myself. I've managed people and I've been in a situation where it doesn't matter.
Okay, wait. This is literally the $1 million question right there. Forget the whole how much have you had to drink question. This is the $1 million question right here.
I would want to say midnight.
Time of last drink. To buy your alcohol.
Here we go, right here.
Do you believe your ability to drive was affected by your alcohol?
Do you believe your ability to drive was affected by the alcohol? Literally, the question, this is the question for the jury. This is the question that the jury is going to have to decide if this case goes to trial. Was she impaired? Now, I don't know if Washington is do they have slight impairment? Do they have like a wet reckless? Do they have ability impaired by alcohol? Like there's the severe intoxication statutes. There's the felony DUI statutes. I don't know what Washington is, but all I know is that right there, like in Kentucky, that would literally be the make or break the case. Because if the answer is my ability to drive was not affected by the alcohol, like straight up, that kills the Commonwealth's case, that kills the prosecution's case like that. Because then, unless, of course, assuming she refuses, because don't forget, they can also, there are two statutes they can prosecute her under, the .08 and the operation. If she does not blow and says, my ability to drive was not affected by the alcohol, that's an automatic, basically, win. I don't know how a prosecutor is going to be able to, because the admission is right there on camera, unless, of course, they don't believe her and she's lying, blah, blah, blah. Yes, I get it. But that right there, that question right there is like the billion-dollar question, you guys.
And/or drug usage.
It is a long video, Ryan. The stewed prunes doctrine, exactly. Now listen. This is her answer.
Can I leave that one blank?
Sure.
Because I want to say
Not
no,
smart
but I
at
feel
all.
like-
She's admitting guilt
because
freely.
technically-
Yes.
Okay, this is what I'm going to ask you.
Oh
I'm
God.
being honest with myself. I've managed people and I've been in a situation where it doesn't matter who you were. You could be the CEO of the company. If the policy is that you don't do this, then you don't do it, right? So the hard part for me about that question is that if I were to think of my sister being on the road with my 6-year-old niece and my 4-year-old nephew, I would always say that no matter what you've consumed, you shouldn't be on the road, right? So,
Wait, hold
know,
on.
like-
It sounds like she's twisting the question. The question was, do you feel that you were impaired, your ability to drive was impaired by the alcohol you consumed? It's a simple question. Yes or no, Veronica. Now you're going into the moral ethics of whether or not should you be getting behind the wheel with kids in the car. I mean, she's modifying the question and perversing it in a completely different direction. I don't understand what she's doing. It's a simple yes or no question. And the fact her saying, I would like to leave that one blank, is for a jury is an admission of guilt. Were you impaired? Was your ability to drive impaired by the alcohol you consumed? I would like to leave it blank. That's a yes, it was. To any reasonable human being. I swear.
like, that's a hard question. It's like, I don't...
It's a hard
I would
question.
never
Well,
try.
yeah, it's hard now that you've modified it, Veronica. Go back to the basics.
If I believe I was putting people at risk. Like, I can guarantee you that if I thought that
I was putting people at risk now?
actually
Oh,
hurt
God.
your child,
Here's your
wife,
shovel, Veronica.
your mother, I would never have
Here's
done
your
that.
shovel.
So
So that's what...
You're not digging your way out of this one. Just keep digging.
Refused, or I can put yes or no, or I can
Just keep digging. Why don't you?
leave it blank, whatever you
You
want
leave
me to
it
do.
blank,
Yep,
and then...
sure.
The answer is always lawyer. Exactly, Subcom Freak.
So last question, have you ever been arrested for DUI before?
Oh,
And then, if yes, how many times?
Just the one time.
Okay.
one more time. Okay, so now we have confirmation. It's a second offense.
Like, I don't want
This
to
is a
lie.
video,
I don't
literally.
want people to lie to you.
If you guys want an instructional video of everything you're not supposed to be doing in a DUI stop, this is it. This is like the epitome of what not to do.
You have all the paper stuff in front of you. Not in front of you, but
Or the
like-
police, people
She's
lie to us
just
all the
digging
time.
away like
But it's like...
she's beyond shovel. She's got a crane right now. She's using a crane to dig herself in a hole.
Technology. You literally, like, I'm sure it's just a
Or
name or a
bulldozer.
number that
What
have,
I can't even.
And then
Oh.
it's like tells you literally everything that's ever happened. So just
No,
kind of
it's a
mind
prosecutor's
blowing,
dream and a
like,
judge's
mind
dream,
blowing.
Boxy.
Because some of the questions are even
This
here,
is a
like,
conviction
was I
through and
driving my
through.
car? It's like,
She's
what do you
crucifying
mean?
herself freely.
I mean, do people like legitimately try to lie to you when you pulled them over and you are the person that literally greeted them at their driver door, and then they're sitting here where I am right now and they're saying like, no, I wasn't driving that car?
Yes.
Have people actually done that? But
Well,
It's a
in
story
your
for another
case,
time.
Veronica, it may not work, but you don't know other people's.
Again, it's for another. It's for another time.
I don't know if I'll get to see you another time, Coon, so it's like, you need to tell me right now.
So
Yes,
I
sir.
need you to listen very carefully to this part.
Damn it,
okay?
Veronica.
Implied consent warning for breath.
Hey, Springfield.
Warning: you are under arrest for RCW 4661502 or RCW 46. Well, on further example, now license, permit, or privilege.
Okay, this
or
is the
refusal
implied
to submit to
consent.
This test may be
She looks
used in a criminal
confused.
Trial. You are further advised. Permit.
I'm just skipping through it.
002.
I wanna see her response.
You have and all that.
I think so. Can I look at this?
Absolutely.
Yeah, she wants to read it. I don't blame her. It's very confusing and convoluted. She's gonna. read it on her own.
Will you submit to a breath test?
Yes, sir.
Here we go.
Any questions
Oh
on that?
no.
Okay. Will you submit to a breath test?
Excavator. Thank you, Jason.
I have a girl question. Like, I am starting my period. Is there a way to, like, do anything about that before I go? Or can I, like, go to the bathroom really quick
Once
to see how
once we
bad it is?
once we finish this, you're welcome to use.
Okay, hold on. What was
Will you
the?
submit to a breath test?
Yes, sir.
Will you submit to a breath test? Yes, sir. Well, she just keeps
I have a
keep
girl-
digging, Veronica. Keep digging. I mean, I guess that's pretty much it. Do you guys want to see the rest of this, or can we move on? That's the only thing I wanted to see. Will she blow? Sounds like she's going to.
Works. Is that show?
Let's see if she actually does.
You're locked. Okay.
You guys want to go to the next one?
If you do that enough times, listen though. Yeah.
Wait.
Hard enough to keep that tone going. If that tone stops, you have to take a deep breath and start all over again. If you do that enough times, listen though. If you do that enough times, it'll give you a refusal. Okay.
Oh, no.
So
you need to...
take a deep breath and blow continuous, steady tone.
The machine is calibrated on a monthly basis, Boxy, but it does its own calibration check that it already went
Deep
through.
breath. Blow on the
Okay,
machine.
so she does blow.
There you go. Keep that
All right,
tone going.
moving on.
Keep going. Keep going. Keep going.
Let's find. Oh, you guys want to find out what she blew?
As soon as we do it the second time,
Oh, there's a
it's working
second.
correctly, and then it's going to print it out right on this little ticket here. I'm going to take that out. I'm going to set it right in front of you. I'm going to sign it, and then I'm going to give you one copy, and I keep a copy, and I'll explain exactly what's on it.
Oh, so he's gonna. Okay, I'm sorry. I want to see this.
I was like 21 and I'm 27 right now.
I don't think I was here when.
Yeah.
Did you come here to this station? It's the test. It tests that solution right there. It's a solution that
He's teaching her how the machine fucking works, man. What the hell?
Within the
Is there alcohol in that?
it's a
He
type of
likes her. He
alcohol.
really likes her.
Does it tell you what I tested?
My own personal opinion. All right, here's the second test.
Worker.
Actually, isn't like
Let me sign it real quick.
Okay, here we go. Moment of truth.
All right. So let me sign it real quick.
yes, please.
Come on.
Man, you have such good handwriting. What's up with that?
That's arguable. Okay.
Is it though?
Yes.
'Cause you're gonna see mine and you're gonna laugh at me.
So you are the subject
Hey, Nation.
sample. Right
I'm
there.
a subject.
And
Yeah.
right there.
I'm a subject. Okay.
I'm a
So your
subject.
first one you blew .079.
Whoa! She blew under! 0.079! Just a smidgen under the legal limit. Whoa! What luck!
You blew .081.
And then on the second one, 0.81.
Able to do one more to average, or like, or do you just?
Nope, that's
or, like,
that's it. So
So I'm in trouble.
so the first one,
Oh
first one
my
was just a
God.
little bit below, and then the second one was just a little bit above. Okay.
Okay, oh man, that is a case I want to take. That is a case I would love to take. Does anybody know the results of this? I mean, of this case. This is an old case. This is from December 9th of 2017. It's almost 4 years old. Chat, I need your help, chat. Chat, if you could find the results of her case. Because an 079 is under, and then an 081 is above. I don't know how Washington works. I don't know what they do with those. I mean, obviously they're trying to show that the machine was not. I mean, if it was like a 079 and a 112, it would be like, okay, something is wrong with this machine. That's not possible. But one is just like 1/1000 below 0.08. The other is 1/1000 above 0.08. What is the? Oh my gosh. What is the actual results of her case, if anybody knows? If you took an average, yeah, you got the 0.08, but I don't think they take the average. That doesn't sound very right. That doesn't sound very scientific when it comes to these machines. Okay, I'm moving on to the next video because we had enough of that one. We got her number. She shouldn't have blown. She should have refused. But the fact that she blew and she just got lucky, again, that is frickin' luck right there. To get one of those numbers under 0.08, you're averagely legally drunk, ma'am. You're right, nation state. But man, that's I don't know. If you guys can find out, hey Catalan, hey Zappy, if you can find, hey Scouse, if you guys can find the results of that case, I would love to see it. Like, what did she get convicted? Did she get acquitted? Was there a jury trial?
How y'all doing? Living that dream. Living that Florida dream.
Email me.
Yes, sir.
He's open carrying, I believe, right? So this guy's open carrying. This is Clearwater, Florida. He's just walking around open carrying. He's got his camera turned on. Sounds like somebody trying to intimidate the public and to see how far he can carry his rights. I mean, look, I don't know, Clearwater, Florida, do you have a right to open carry? What are the rules of a beach? What is the rule when there's a crowded place? What are the specific rules of Florida? I have no idea, but obviously he's in it to win it with a video camera. Sounds like he's going to be open carrying and he's about to be confronted by people. I'm pro-guns, personally. I think if there's a right to carry, you should be allowed to carry, but there's no need to intimidate people either. You don't want to be open carrying, in a public crowded place, because people, especially in this time, it's a little scary. Concealed carry is preferred. Even if you can open carry, choose to conceal it. There's no need to be flashing your piece to the whole world. Again, just because you can doesn't mean you should. Florida is open carry only when you're fishing or hunting or going to and from. Why do you need your gun when you're... Hey, Deb. Why do you need your gun when you're fishing? Are you gonna, pop a cap in a fish? I don't get it.
What up? Hey, as long as I'm going fishing, I can do what I'm doing, right?
Oh, yeah, no, I like that. It's kind of like a protest and
It's not a protest.
No, I know, but it's like I don't give a fuck.
Hey, it's like, just respect my constitutional
No, yeah,
rights.
exactly. No,
Yeah, absolutely, bro. I appreciate it. Thanks for the support, man. I appreciate it.
I'm all about it, man.
Yeah, man. Y'all have a great day. If anybody steps out of line, let me know.
I got you.
Anybody steps out of line, let me know. Oh, this
God bless
guy.
America.
That phrase right there already tells me everything I need to know about our good friend Armed Fisherman. That's his channel. This is the link to the video, by the way,
How
before I
y'all
forget.
doing? Living that dream. Living that Florida dream. How y'all
Living
doing?
that Florida dream.
Living the dream. How are you? That's all that matters, right? As long as you're happy, I hope you don't feel scared. All right.
Okay, just the way this guy's talking, he's obviously searching for trouble. Why? Will somebody please explain to me why? Just go, you're fishing, go do your goddamn fishing thing. Don't be announcing to the public I'm living the Florida dream. By the way, here's my piece. Check it out. I'm right here. Just do your thing, man. Go fucking fish. Catch your fish. Do whatever you gotta do and get out of there. Stop publicizing yourself. Like, look at me! Look at me! Come on, man. It's so obvious what you're doing. We're 3 minutes into the video and it's already, annoying the crap out of me.
Yeah, because I'm just going fishing. Yeah. I'll see you later.
Exactly, Larry. Hey, Paula. Hey, Forever. Oh, he's an auditor, Luke? I didn't know that. Makes sense, though. Makes complete sense.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to step on it. How you doing, bro? Thank you. Thank you for the support.
Alright, I'm gonna skip to where it gets a little interesting. If it does.
If, like, they have ordinances about fishing.
Okay, alright.
Oh, yeah.
He's not fishing, he's just walking around with a frickin' fishing pole. Is
I
even
do. It's a beautiful flag, you know. It kind of tells everybody, hey, I love America.
Oh, he's got a "Don't Tread on Me" flag.
I'm not saying
Oh my
keep your
God.
space if you just silent with the polarity that's okay. I mean, no, it's an AR pistol. So, don't want to mess up your picture. Got code here.
Oh my god. Alright.
I'm just going fit.
I'm looking for action. Are we gonna have any action in here?
Nasty.
Oh, here we go. Here we go. Alright, ask us up. Finally.
Whoa. Hey, why you got your hands on me?
Because you're walking with a firearm.
I know. I'm going fishing. Look, I got a fishing pole.
You're not fishing right now.
I know, I'm going to that fishing pier right there. There's a fishing pier. Why do you have your hands on me, ma'am?
Because I'm waiting for backup.
McNasty?
Really?
Yeah, well, I'm trying to go fishing, and you're stopping me from going fishing.
Okay.
This is against the law.
So it's not.
Yeah, it is. What is your problem?
You can't be walking down.
I'm walking to go fishing, ma'am. I'm going right to that fishing pier.
Okay.
What's your problem? Excuse me, sir. What are you a sergeant? Who are you?
Lieutenant, though.
Okay, what is your name, badge number?
Center 9808.
Yours?
Detective Cap 6440.
Okay.
Do me a favor. Let that go, please. Thank you.
Dude, I was just going fishing.
Okay. But you're not fishing right now, right?
You have to understand the law.
You can't fish here.
I'm not fishing here. I'm going.
Relax.
I'm going.
Sir, you're scaring everybody walking down
That's
the beach.
fine.
Yes,
Dude,
you
sir,
are scaring everybody walking around with a frickin' piece hanging off your I can't even speak. Waist.
Putting my $300 fishing pole in the dirt right now.
I'll pick it up for you.
Yeah, you're gonna pay for my $300 fishing pole. I am not fishing here. I am going fishing to the fishing pier. That is where I haven't fished.
Yeah, you got it right,
I haven't
Michael.
thrown a
He
fishing
got
pole.
exactly what he
I
wanted.
haven't done anything.
You want to go up to the, we need to
No,
walk up there. Come on.
we're not. I'm not breaking the law. I'm not breaking the law.
Do you think it's appropriate walking
Yes,
around
absolutely.
with an AR-15 on your
Absolutely.
chest where there's children and everybody on the beach?
Absolutely.
You think
Yes.
that's appropriate?
Yes.
You don't think that's going to cause problems?
I get people might call.
How about we go up there?
No,
okay,
I don't
we
want to
can
go
discuss
call.
things.
901 151. What law did I break? What
Let's
law
go up
did?
there.
No. What law did I break? What law did I break?
Alright,
There's
let's
city ordinances.
I don't care. Am I lawful? Get me out of this car. Give me.
he got arrested.
You're a piece of garbage, dude.
Now
Don't
he's
worry about
attacking
what
them.
they call me, dude. I'm lawfully allowed to go where I'm going. I don't care about people's concerns.
I don't care about people's concerns. He just called himself out. Alright, I don't need anything more of this video. That right there, that one phrase right there. I don't care about people's concerns. Just because it's legal, I'm allowed to do it. I don't care what anybody else thinks. Get out of my way. I'm doing my First Amendment, whatever. This is not even First Amendment auditing. I'm sorry. It's an insult to call him an auditor. It is an insult to the auditing community to call this guy an auditor. So I'm not even going to go that far. He is an instigator. He's a First Amendment. I'm going to coin a new term. I'm going to coin a new term right now. He is not a First Amendment auditor. He's a First Amendment instigator. Spread the word, chat. Spread the word. Right here live on August 9th at 11:43 Eastern, a.m. Eastern. There are now two groups. You have the First Amendment auditors and you have the First Amendment instigators. This guy is a First Amendment instigator. Get out of my room. All right. So, or Second Amendment, sorry, yeah. I mean, he's kind of doing both. This is a Second Amendment. Second Amendment instigator, same thing, okay? Second Amendment, First Amendment, I'm sorry. My brain just It's not working today, apparently. But you're right. Yes, Second Amendment instigator. First Amendment, Second Amendment instigator. He's doing both, right? Right to carry, right to protest, to record, and all that. All right. So, without further ado, the main event that you all have been waiting for. The main event. So there are two videos. One has captions on it, and it's ASD docs. And the other one is the actual video itself without any commentary. It's shorter. So we're going to start with that. This is the massive court corruption video. This is the one that you've all been waiting for. The one that defense attorneys conspire against their own client. Judge retires after the video comes out. And it's broken down into segments. First, we have the Corrupt Salt Lake Legal Defender Association, Attorney Daniel Torrance, Prosecutor Nathaniel Swift, Attorney Heather Chestnut, and then Judge Catherine Bernard Goodman, and then District Court West Jordan, Utah. Okay, well, let's see what happens. I've never seen this before, so my reactions are going to be fresh. Don't forget to like this video. There's like 75 people in the chat and only 44 likes. I am disappointed in you, chat. Like this video right now. Comment below, subscribe to the channel, join on as a member, hit that notification bell. I've never seen this, so we are in it to win it, you guys. Everybody, let's enjoy the massive court corruption video. I have no idea what's about to happen. I've only heard about this video. I've never seen it, so my reaction is fresh as can be. Let's watch it together. Public defender attorneys Heather Chestnut and Daniel Torrance deliberately, that's a big word, put their own client in jail in an attempt to force him to plead guilty. Whew. Whoa. All right, let's slow down. Let's pull back a little bit. Let's slow down. This is very, very serious accusations. These are extremely serious accusations. This is basically where attorneys come to the client and say, look, plead guilty or else type deal. With intent, we say it says deliberately put their own client in jail to force him to plead guilty. Well, let's see what they do. Prosecutor Nathaniel Swift formally agreed on plan. 3rd District Court Judge Catherine Bernard Goodman. Correct. Okay, lots of accusations here. Let's see if they live up to this reputation.
Let's call it and get a warrant.
Let's call it and get a warrant. 8:40 a.m. Mrs. Chestnut points at the clock on the wall. Court hearings and client Mr. Sanchez are not scheduled until 9 a.m.
Good morning, Your Honor. Oh, you're ready? Good.
Right on cue, Prosecutor Nathaniel Swift walks up to go on the record and falsely accuse Mr. Sanchez of frequently missing court hearings and tardiness.
Thank you. That's all I'm ready on for now. Thanks. And, Your Honor, Mr. Torrance is here today. We're ready on Mr. Sanchez. 82, State of Utah versus Sanchez. Excuse me.
He's not present, Your Honor.
And you don't expect him?
Judge asks because it is 8:45 a.m. and she's aware that court proceedings are not to start until 9 a.m.
I'm sorry?
And you're not expecting him to come?
Well, I always expect him, although last time he was not here, and it was only after my secretary called him that he remembered to come, so...
Court records indicate Mr. Sanchez was present with Mrs. Chestnut on previous court hearings, which was subsequently rescheduled by the judge due to Mr. Torrance being absent.
She said not till Wednesday.
Mr. Sanchez has a history of coming in very late.
Out of dozens of court hearings, court records show Mr. Sanchez had been late once and missed one court date. This case has been active for more than 5 years due to the ineffective assistance from his attorneys.
He has missed a few altogether.
So bench warrant?
After prosecutor Nathaniel Swift lied to the court, he then proceeds to ask for a warrant against Mr. Sanchez, all the while court proceedings are not to start for another 15 minutes.
I asked for a warrant, and what we have the problem for is I still intend on setting this. I don't want to set it for trial until we square away the discovery thing and stuff, and so he needs to be here for that.
All right, we'll set a bench warrant, $15,000 cash, commenced bond forfeiture.
Thank you, Your Honor. That's all I have this morning. If I could be excused.
We're going to take him into custody.
What are we going to do when he shows up? We're going to take him into custody.
Hey, Steve?
Wow. 9:05, overcrowded courtroom. People are standing between courtroom doors and waiting outside for seats to become available. 9:07, Mr. Sanchez walks in wearing a white collared shirt and gray pants. Bailiff Steve Adams appears to inform judge of his arrival. Ooh. Oh my God. That's Sanchez right there at 9:07. If that's the time.
Oh, State of Utah versus Bradford.
Judge deliberately ignores him in order for the unlawful arrest scheme to work. Well, okay, I wouldn't go that far. She doesn't need to react to his immediate appearance. The judge is working on her docket. Mr. Sanchez approaches Mrs. Chestnut. She informs him a warrant has been issued for his arrest and instructs him to wait until the judge calls his case again. Okay. Prosecutor Swift sees Mr. Sanchez speaking to Mrs. Chestnut at 9:17 a.m. Okay. And Mr. Sanchez is taking a seat. So at this point, you would simply, recall the warrant and continue on with the proceedings, I would imagine. There's no sound here, FYI. 10:43. Okay, so this is like an hour and a half almost later. Prosecutor Swift decides to inform Judge Bernards Goodman that Mr. Sanchez is waiting between the doors. Mr. Sanchez has been in clear view of the judge, clerks, bailiff, attorney, and prosecutor for the past hour and 36 minutes. This is in Utah, I believe, yes. Mr. Sanchez can now be seen on his phone, unsuccessfully attempting to reach Mr. Torrance.
Mr. Sanchez is standing in the...
Was that one we'd already called?
Yeah.
And issued a warrant because he's always late or not showing up? And we're going to execute the warrant. So we'll...
See, the defense attorney should have said something. And I hope she does in the next few seconds, because That's a problem. That's a problem because if the prosecutor is... It's not the prosecutor's job to try and get the warrant waived. He's supposed to do his job, and his job is to ask the judge to execute the warrant. The defense attorney's job is to recant and say, Your Honor, we apologize. Mr. Sanchez has showed up. I've spoken to him about an hour and a half ago. We would like the warrant to be set aside so that we can proceed with the case. That's what she should have said, the defense attorney. Let's see what she says.
See if he comes in here, calls his case.
That's what I would do, at least. I'm not saying this is proper procedure. I'm just saying this is what I would do. And then see if the judge agrees.
He's probably calling his attorney for it to be up there.
And even the judge understands what the client is probably doing.
He wants it executed. He's not going to come save them all that.
Oh, wow. Because the defense attorney wants that executed, they're not doing anything about it. That's... Wow.
But he's
If that's the case.
probably waiting on his attorney or something.
Oh my God. That is sad. That is really sad.
Between him and the door.
Oh my God. Oh my God. $10.47, time to falsify court records and justify the unlawful arrest, the cover-up? What? Oh no.
Sometime after 9 o'clock. But this isn't a social event.
But it does matter to me. The judge wants me to do it.
38 minutes late.
So maybe we should call it so that we can document what time he came in. Yeah. State of Utah versus Sanchez.
These people have absolutely no respect for the justice system, the law above, and are supposed to serve. Judge and prosecutor go on the record to deliberately lie about the time Mr. Sanchez arrived at the court.
Okay, Mr. Sanchez,
Well, again, don't forget, it's not their job to keep track of this guy because he's represented by an attorney. The attorney needs to be there and speak on his behalf and tell them the time that he did show up rather than them doing it on their own. This is the biggest mistake. Where's the attorney? The attorney left him hanging.
just want to make sure we see you before you go back. Your case was already called this morning. We just saw you arrive about 10 minutes ago, which would have been a quarter to 11.
I've been here since 9:08.
Well, you did not come to our courtroom until a quarter to 11. This is the third time you have either missed or been hours late. So we issued a bench.
And that's why the judge got into trouble, is because it's not her job to know what time he showed up. But remember, the bailiff came up to her and said, Mr. Sanchez is here. So she did know, and it doesn't sound like she's telling the truth, you guys. It doesn't sound like because she knows. It's not her job to know, but she knew anyway.
Warrant for you hours ago. We're going to execute on it this time. I believe we told you last time if you were late, you're going to go into custody. So
I spoke with Heather at 9:17.
Okay.
I was here earlier.
She's not standing up for him. What
Your
the
Honor,
hell?
I saw the defendant here. When I first saw him, I recognized him. I looked at the clock. It was 9:38 is when I saw him here. I'll note for the record that his attorney is the one that called the case, and we've had this conversation at least 3 times.
Could I just know what time the warrant was issued? What time did my attorney leave?
That, you can ask your attorney about that, but we didn't issue it until after 9, and you're here way after that.
Wow. I'm speechless. Why are they giggling? Mr. Sanchez had always maintained his innocence and demanded a jury trial for the charges that stemmed from an alleged DUI. Countless times he had requested video recordings of his arrest. Officer Jared Carden from the UPD, I'm guessing that's the Utah Police Department, claimed his dash camera had been malfunctioning that night. Well, then use that against him. What kind of lawyer work is this? The remaining recordings taken at the police station were unlawfully deleted by police, and other reports were withheld from Mr. Sanchez. His constant demand for a trial and his refusal to plead guilty angered his attorneys. Okay, I'm wondering how much of this is speculation and how much of the author of this and how much of this is fact. That's my question. Mr. Sanchez had previously contacted the Salt Lake Legal Defender Association law firm that Heather Chestnut and Daniel Torrance represented. He had made numerous complaints about the lack of assistance he was getting from his attorneys. You know, not surprisingly. That's why they wanted to dump him, and they didn't know how. Oh, this is sick, you guys. This is sick. At one point, Mr. Sanchez was forced to file his own legal motions and memorandums to the court. Oh my God. This is absolutely insane. Wow. Wow. What all these individuals did was an assault on the trust the citizen placed onto them in the criminal justice system. Every single one of them compromised their careers and integrity of the court. I agree. Rest assured that this is not the first or last time this will happen in a courtroom. Sadly, probably a true statement. This is one of the many strategies that attorneys, judges, and prosecutors use in order to pressure a person into pleading guilty and not fight their case. Please share. Well, officially shared. No, I'm not going to go to Utah to represent this guy. I'm sorry. Well, you guys, thank you all so much for joining me. I need to get to lunch. So I thank each and every single one of you for joining me today. Don't forget to like this video, comment below, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell, join on as a member if you haven't already. We are flying through August. It's already not even a third of August yet, and we're already on episode 5. That's averaging like an episode every other day. So keep watching, keep enjoying. I'm going to keep pumping content as soon as I have more stuff that I can publish. I will be back, tomorrow, maybe Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. We'll try and continue streaming every day or every other day as much as I can. Thank you, each and every single one of you, for joining me. I love you. I love you. I love you. Yes, that means you on the other side of that TV or phone or a tablet or a computer. I personally love every single one of you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for joining. And I will see you all in the next video. DUI Guy Plus is peacing out. Deuces. Take care.